All right. So now that we've talked about the illustrious career of Mr. Larry Bird, we're going to talk about whether or not he could survive in today's NBA. But before we get to today, we're going to go just through the generations. Let's start with the year 2000. Could Larry Bird have been a good player in the year 2000?
Define good player, like superstar. What are we putting? What is the
Could he have
bar?
been Larry Bird in 2000, as
Okay,
good as he was in the 80s?
like set the world on fire, white phenom.
The Great White Hope, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Go
mean,
to
there wasn't really.
2000.
Maybe not in 2000, though, with the Great White Hope moniker.
Yeah, true.
Go to
Oh, fuck.
So, could Larry Bird play in 2000?
If I'm, hell yeah. To me,
so go up to the MVP. Go up. Shaq's the MVP or Allen Iverson this year, right? Allen Iverson, 2000.
Oh, the awards are down here.
Allen Iverson. You still got old guys, Karl Malone. This was a very weak time for the league. Like it was super transition. Like
yeah, so he would have dog walked at that time.
go up top. Go up to standings.
Yeah.
So you got
Damn.
you don't have one 60-win team in the entire league. So
Yeah.
in a
It was a lot of mediocrity at the time. Well,
and very few teams are averaging over a certain amount of points. If you put the 86 Celtics into this league, they win the championship.
Oh yeah.
I think they beat the Lakers. And for this,
I think it would be tough, yeah, for the Lakers to win that for
that's
sure.
what I'm saying.
Because you're gonna have a veteran squad, you're gonna have so much ball movement. It's gonna be a lot, and
But
Kobe's still too young at that point.
that's what I'm saying. I would agree. I don't think he's all the way. I don't think we're looking at the same guy. And I don't see, name somebody okay, Shaq is going to give them fits, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
I mean,
so name a team in the East.
Shaq would also be probably be all in the paint with Nick McHale and stuff. So
that's
it might have been because when we saw those plays a little while ago or yesterday, we saw a lot of passing and getting open layups. Like, are they gonna do that with Shaq in the paint? That's it. He's gonna put him on the ass at that point too. And they ain't gonna face Shaq.
Wallen might pull him to the free throw line.
That's true.
Like some of their best plays are the things where Walton's got the ball in the post, right?
Yeah.
And Larry's coming like this behind him, and he just goes like that, the back door cut.
Yeah, and those easy ass layups,
post, there's nothing he's gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
So just talking about that specific team is gonna be I really like that team.
Oh, I would, that Boston team would have been maybe if we talking about the 2001 or the 2002 Lakers, probably 2001, the 01 Lakers is probably the best in that three-peat.
Yeah,
and that would be probably the team you'd want to say because you got a Kobe who's matured at that point, and he already just won his first championship. He's significantly better that second year.
One of the few teams over 100 points a game are the Lakers, and we know what they do in the postseason.
Yeah,
they smash everybody, sweeps. This is that
dog walks on my LA Lakers.
This is that.
Look at 30
season. They go
30 piece, 40 piece, 40 piece.
No, less 3.
My Lakers, yeah, that's my Lakers. Just so, and by the way, with the Larry Bird thing,
15-1.
So he was the fourth. He was fourth in scoring in '86. You had Jordan with 37, and then you got Dominique Wilkins 29 points, Alex English 28 and a half pretty much points, and then Larry Bird with 28. So he was the fourth leading scorer. So it's not like he was there and everyone else was just wilding out. Like Jordan was the one that really went crazy that year. Like he was 8 points higher than the next leading scorer.
Yeah, but that's because what we saw. If you believe The Last Dance, Doug Collins built the system around him. Oh, that's disgusting. Excuse me. All right. So for 2000, I think Larry Bird has a chance to win MVP if you drop 86 Larry Bird into and his team. Let's just use that. I think that's the best.
86 Larry Bird. So we got him averaging at that point. He's averaging his 28 points, 10.5 rebounds, 7 assists, pretty much.
30 years old.
What happened?
30 years old, playing 40 minutes a game. I got it up.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. He's shooting 91 from the field, 40 from the three, and that's a 50, 40, and 90 year. So I mean, he's gonna be super efficient, wilding. But who won MVP that year? Didn't Shaq win MVP that year? So I don't know. Shaq in his prime is hard to.
I think he competes for it. Is what I'm saying. I think he's.
Oh yeah, he's definitely in the racing. He's probably going to be.
I don't think he drops down a tier because we're going to get in a position where there's going to be spots where it may look different. So we'll see. But I think for the year 2000, I think they stand a chance to win the championship. That team, that 86 Boston team, and I think that
86 Boston team most years, if you put them from the 2000s all the way to 2020, as we'll do, is gonna stand a chance.
Okay.
Well, all right. So I'm thinking at this point, the 3-point line is not really a thing. It's not like a huge deal.
In 2000?
In 2000 is not as crazy. I don't think. How many more threes were shot than in 86?
Okay. Nobody's over 40%. That's what I thought.
Could you click on the attempts per game?
Attempts per game are 16 is the most.
All right. And then could we compare it to 86?
That's total.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that. They're wilding.
Up one more.
This is so confusing. Oh, there we go.
So the whole team was shooting 5 threes a game at that point versus 16. So damn, they're shooting 3 times the amount of threes. Okay, so one more. So who's the best 3-point shooter at that point? It's Reggie Miller probably, right? He's the one shooting.
2000?
Yeah.
Oh, Ray Allen's in the league at that point, no?
But I don't think they were looking at him as like the sharpshooter until later on in his career. Because at that point, he was doing a lot of the. He was like much more athletic at that point. He was playing on the ball. He was playing a totally different style at that point.
Oh, Ray Allen's not on this team. He's on the Bucks then. Fuck.
Did you do the Supersonics?
Yeah, I tried to do. Looking for Milwaukee Bucks.
21. And now you moved it, so now they're 4.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I figured they'd be up here with Ray Allen on the team. Yeah, Ray. Look at this. In the league where they're taking 15, he's taking almost 6 and shooting 43%, and scoring 22 a game. I would say it's him and Reggie Miller at this point.
Okay. So, and pretty much Bird at that point is shooting 3 a game? Was it? Pretty sure it was 3 a game. I had that pulled up.
So we're looking at 2. He's making 1. He's taking 2.5.
Oh, okay. I was 87. 87. He was shooting 3.
Yeah.
Right. So it's definitely. Huh?
You're saying you expect him to jump up to 5 threes in the year 2000?
Yeah, because you're gonna you'd expect it just based off of what everyone's learning. I guess everyone's learning how to shoot the 3-point shot a little bit more, I guess, as the years progress. But I think either way his game is gonna be in the mid range as it is. I think he's gonna have a very similar game. He doesn't have to change it that much. And I think he's still gonna be effective and he would easily score even in a slow pace offense, I think his game is for a slower pace offense. I think that's what makes him. I don't think he was like a speedster, and he was using his athleticism to get places. Like it's the slower pace offenses that usually help players like Larry.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I think. How do you think he would do against young Kobe in the finals that we were talking about before? Hypothetical Lakers Celtics 2000 finals.
At that point, I think he's dogging Kobe.
You think he's killing him?
In that year,
I think it goes back and forth.
I think Kobe's gonna get his. I mean, if he's
That's what I mean. I think it's gonna be like Neek. I think it's gonna be like Neek and Larry. I think it's gonna be a lot like that.
Kobe at that point, he still wasn't like all the way.
What are you talking about? Kobe was putting up 30 a game at that point. In 2000, 2001?
Oh, 2001. Oh, I thought you said 2000. My bad. Because at first we were talking about the 2000.
I mean, either one. We're splitting hairs here.
Yeah. No, I mean 2001. He changed. If you look at from 2000 to 2001, it's a pretty big jump. Like he goes from like 22 a game to like 28 or 9. Like that's like he becomes a superstar in 2001. I don't think he's a superstar.
But I mean, in the playoffs, he was still like he killed Reggie in 2000 against the Pacers. That was that year.
Look, he only averaged like 20, 21 or something like that against the Pacers. Like he wasn't wilding like that. He wasn't doing Kobe-ish things at that point. He was still young.
I mean, I know that Shaq fouled
out. And I love Kobe. Oh, yeah. He came in clutch. Like, he was literally like pretty much – he didn't have to do what Magic did, but he did like a small piece of what Magic did in that Game 6.
Kobe, this year, 28 points per game. I'm not losing my mind.
2001, right?
No.
That's not 2000. That is not 2000.
Oh, Russell, it's 2000, 2001.
I told you. I know Kobe. I know Kobe's stats like the back of my hand. I'm talking about 2000 Kobe.
You're
2000 Kobe.
2000.
Yeah, 2000, like the year they won the chip.
I'm looking at 2000 right here. Maybe I'm a moron, but
you're thinking of 2001. That season is 2001 versus 2000. Look at the year 2000, yeah, and then go to the Lakers. Kobe, I'm pretty sure he's only averaging like 22 a game. Yeah, 20. I know Kobe's stats like the back of my hand, bro.
Go to playoffs. This is so irrelevant, but it doesn't matter.
Nah, see 21. I told you, I know Kobe, man. Like I'm telling you, 2000, he wouldn't have been ready for Larry. Larry's way too experienced at that point. That's literally like the best of the best. Like he said the last game of that season was his apex. So you telling me apex Larry versus a young Kobe who's inexperienced at this point?
I've already got 2 rings or 1 ring.
Kobe doesn't. This is the ring that he would have won. If he goes against that Kobe, he's not going to win that ring. I think Larry's going to dog him, and I think 2001 Kobe would dick him down. From 2001 and on, Larry's not better than Kobe. But 2000, no. Like he's still young. He still hasn't done it yet. Like you know what that one chip gets you. Like it gives you all the confidence in the world. Like Steph Curry after he won that first chip. Wild out. Kobe, after he won that first chip, wild out. It's a mindset. I'm telling you.
All right, let's move on.
Okay. So we've talked about 2000. Now, would Larry Bird have been the Larry Bird we know and love so much in the year 2009 to 2010?
So pull that up. So totally different league we're talking about here. There were like 4 teams over 100 points. Now it's like half the league. It's still not like 86, 87, but we're getting closer. And let's look at the 3-pointers attempted. Now we're getting somewhere.
27?
It jumps. I told you, man.
What the fuck? It jumped a whole. Oh, okay, that's not that crazy. Okay,
it jumps
I thought it jumped from 6 because we were looking at Ray Allen. Nah, it jumped from 16 to 27. Okay, but that's still a jump. Yeah. And when you look at Larry,
you got the Suns who are shooting 41%. They should have shot more threes. They say it now. A lot of those guys to this day say that they should have just went harder with that shit. And they probably would have won the chip. But at the time, it was like so revolutionary. But
that Magic team who attempted the most, the year before, that Magic team who attempted the most threes at that point went to the finals. Like, it showed that it was definitely a big deal.
And this is the last LeBron year, right? No?
Yeah. This is when
we can find this out.
This is when he loses to,
It depends. Where are the Cavs in points per game? If it's in the top 5, this is the last one. But I'm pretty sure this is it. 2009, 2010. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. They're in there. This has got to be it. That's how I can figure it out. Fucking. All right, so you want to do let's do the 86 Celtics first.
Against
just put them in
damn, you want to know how, I know this is about Larry, but you want to know how great Kobe is? We're talking about 2000 Kobe. Larry going against Kobe. Now we're talking about 2010 Larry going, and y'all already know my answer.
You think Kobe would beat Larry?
Yeah. I'm not betting against
100%.
I'm not betting against that Kobe. I swear to God. I watched what he did I watched what he did those two back-to-back years. That Larry is not beating Kobe.
I don't think,
especially not 2009 Kobe. But
you think the
2010 he's in.
Time out. You think the Pau Gasol and Kobe Bryant Lakers would beat the fucking 86 Celtics in a 7-game series?
I'm putting my money on Kobe.
You're crazy. You're not
all right. Nah,
he's fucking mine.
Nah, that's true.
I could see them. But
if we're talking about who's better, okay, that's the top 5 team of all time. That 2010.
I'm just doing
Lakers
it.
Team is not.
But you were about to make the case, so I had to.
Oh yeah, I'm not. But if we're talking about who's better at that time, I think if everyone's talking, that everyone's still having that same conversation. Who's the best player in the game? Kobe Bryant. And then you have the whole Kobe Bryant song, hear the theme song and all that other shit. That will happen still, because Larry's still not going to be better than Kobe.
Kobe this season, 27, 5-5, steal and a half, 21 shots a game, shooting 45%.
Just so remember this, because might not, and this kind of stuff like loses people and they forget about things. Time happens, all this other. He hit 7 game-winning shots that year. Just so know, I don't know if y'all remember that, but he had 7 game-winning shots, and it was just like, oh yeah, my dick is out, and it's just fucking everybody. And that's what he would do to Larry Bird.
Why do you have that specific stat memorized?
What, the 7 game-winning shots?
Yeah.
Because I watched it. I was there. I lived it. No, this is not memory. This is a memory like that. Like, I know
life memories.
Yeah, he's my idol. Like,
shit.
He was wilding with Larry. And one of those game-winning shots is against who? Oh, the fucking Celtics.
Larry's fucking him up. One-on-one, Larry's fucking him up. In this season, Larry's fucking him up.
You're crazy.
Kobe's he's not the same. He's not the same guy. I think the younger Kobe, the 2001 Kobe, has a way better chance of beating this
Larry Bird. No, he would not. Hell no. There's no way you're telling me Larry Bird and Kobe. Hell no. It's not even close. Everyone is gonna be
definitely close.
Yo, he's not even better than LeBron this year. This year, he's not better than LeBron.
Who?
Larry
Bird?
Yeah, and I think Kobe's better than LeBron based off of just his clutchness after that, and they're like pretty much tier at the same level. Larry Bird is not better than that LeBron James. Look at his stats, and I don't think that LeBron was better than Kobe. If at that time, if you were telling people who were you gonna pick on your team, like to win you the chip, they were not gonna pick LeBron over Kobe, because he had one.
But would they pick Larry Bird over LeBron for taking that shot and being that guy in 2010?
Oh yeah. Okay, that's fine. So maybe he'll be number 2, but he's definitely not going to be number 1. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me, oh, I'm gonna pick Larry over Kobe to win this game. You're never gonna do that. No one's gonna.
That's crazy.
I would never do that. I would never.
I mean, that's insane. That's blasphemy.
For my life, I'm letting Kobe shoot that shot every single time, and I'm gonna live every single time.
You know, Kobe's numbers in the clutch are like surprisingly inefficient, right?
That's because he had 20 seasons, and he had like to take a lot more shots.
There were opportunities for other people to take the shots.
That's fine.
And they did not.
Nope. I don't care.
And rest in peace, Mamba, legend, but this matters on his legacy. It all matters.
Those clutch shots, yo, I'm telling you, there's something about the intangibles. It's the same shit with Jordan, because when you if you're going to put up stats, LeBron is technically clutcher than Jordan. But do you feel that way? Hell the fuck no. Because you know.
It depends which LeBron we're talking about, what year. That matters it matters greatly.
You think?
2018 LeBron?
But his full career show. But
2018 LeBron is very high on my personal list of all-time great players. That guy, that last Cleveland season, I hated that guy my whole life until that season. And the moment he started absolutely annihilating everyone and just hitting game winners with his eyes closed on the Raptors like this, bank shots with his left hand, absolutely. They named a city in Canada after LeBron. A whole city. These things matter. But this is later in his career. This guy, young man, hasn't left, little boy, still like loved by everyone. I don't know.
That 2010 LeBron, he was wild in that year.
LeBron, the guy
I think if you
West, that guy,
if you put that LeBron on the Celtics, they probably do pretty similar things.
Oh, definitely. But I think Larry Bird's better.
Yeah, because the reason I'm picking Larry is because my whole thing is they could do all of that stuff similarly, but then when it really, really matters, I'm gonna trust Larry more than LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. That's my whole point.
Yeah, but my whole point is we're talking about Kobe. When we're talking about Kobe, it's two different things.
We're not, though. We're talking about Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
Listen,
okay, yeah, okay.
So listen.
It's fine.
With Larry Bird, the MVP this year is LeBron, right? LeBron, 29, 7, and 7, the usual. 29, 7, and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Larry was doing something similar, right?
28, 10 and a half, and 8, 7.
25. So he's got a little less points. But if you figure, if we're assuming
I keep looking at the 20s. Oh, I was looking at the 87. Are you sure?
Lindsay's doing all of this by the years because I am not capable of doing it. But
okay.
If you assuming he shoots more threes, right?
Mm-hmm. I
don't see why this number can't go up to where these other numbers are.
Yeah,
it's very weird.
He could easily be averaging 30 in that season. He
chose to pass. 30. He chose to pass. That was the big passing team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he definitely.
The assists jump up 28 and 7. God damn. Fucking.
That's what I was saying. 28, 7, and 9 was the other year. He was wild.
But I mean, he does say the best game he ever played was at the end of the season we're talking about. So
yeah.
Which would make sense for the following season to be absolute fire.
Yeah, because he's just has all the confidence in the world at that point.
But I think Larry. Here's the thing about Larry Bird. I don't think he's fast enough to guard LeBron head up. If they're playing Cleveland, I think Larry Bird's guarding like Drew Gooden. Or whoever that guy is.
Oh, and the Eastern and if instead of the Celtics went to the finals that year anyways. So if you're just pretty much saying if LeBron had to go against that Celtics team, which he already lost, I think in game 6, I think he lose to the 86 Celtics in game 4.
He gets swept by the 86
Yeah,
Celtics?
they get swept.
I just think
it's too much firepower.
What if they put LeBron at power forward?
For McHale?
I think LeBron eats McHale. But then
That's
I think
true.
LeBron.
But LeBron ate everyone.
I think LeBron's getting his. Like I think LeBron's putting up 40
Yeah.
a game in that series.
Yeah, like if you go back to the Celtics series, I promise you, he was averaging over 30. Like he was not. It was not like he.
Not that series. Not that series. That series in particular, I don't think so. But
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna check because now I have to check.
Yeah.
But they usually played LeBron like that, where they let him score a shit ton of points.
Yeah, but I think that was
All
the
right,
series
no,
that they said that he quit.
I'm already seeing it.
I was gonna say because as much as I don't like LeBron, I know a lot about him because I hate him. So him and Kobe was a
26, 9, and 7 in this series.
Yeah, so I could see Larry.
Where's my guy? Delonte West. Delonte West, terrible series. 5 points.
That makes sense. I mean, after pound. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
After doing having those activities,
I hear sex before you play a game or fight somebody is not.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So my whole thing, they went to game 6. They definitely are losing at least in 5, at most in 5.
Yeah.
But I think it's a sweep. I don't think he could beat that Celtics team.
I just don't know if you. Here's my concern with Larry Bird.
And does Delonte West still fuck his mom? That matters.
This is very important. Yeah, Delonte West knows has to guard Dennis Johnson and Larry Bird and all those guys. Sorry, Mrs. James. I got to get to the practice squad.
Yeah.
Got to get to the court. Make my threes. But fucking, here's a good example. All right, Orlando Magic, right? Celtics versus Orlando Magic.
This was a three-point shooting squad. Yeah.
The original, Hakeem Olajuwon was the Rockets were the original team that did this, but
this was the hard.
After them, this was like one of the best. Kind of post pass out if he's doubled, hit the 3 teams.
If this team had Olajuwon instead of Dwight.
Oh my God!
That's a different story.
Because this 18 number would be 28, and it would be destruction for everyone.
With the same rebounds, more assists.
Yeah,
more assists. Probably the same amount of blocks.
Probably more blocks.
Yeah. Wall out.
Hakeem is the most. I can't wait to do Hakeem's.
Yeah, we'll.
But what do you call it? But listen, with that 86 Celtics team. Because of these guys who play the 4, like Rashard Lewis, these guys are just kind of they have a similar game to Larry Bird in terms of the way they shoot and the way where they're going to stand on the court. So Larry Bird can guard those guys, and it's kind of a seamless transition for this particular year.
They're not using the athleticism to kill them.
They're not there yet. It's crazy how fast that turned. Like when we get to 2020. Which we're going to do next. You're going to see it totally changes, and that 4 position becomes like you're either a runaround screen shooter, you're just an athlete. You're just so much more. Speed kills at that 4 position now.
Yeah.
As opposed to like they're just trying to stretch the floor.
Yeah.
Like they're just trying to get shooters.
I wonder how it's gonna.
Like Pau Gasol to clog the lane up.
I was gonna say I wonder how the league is gonna is it gonna continue being like this? Is this just their blueprint and then they're just gonna try to keep it this way, or is it gonna change it's happened in the So you see how they had this super fast pace in 86, right? And then I don't understand how you don't just say, okay, this is great. People love this. Just pretty much what 2020 is. Everyone loves this. Everyone thinks it's very entertaining just to see all these points getting scored.
There's a lot of people that do not like it, man.
Yeah, I know, but
it goes both ways.
My whole thing is the player.
One thing about the internet, there's a lot of people that like things. And there's a lot of people that don't. Polarization is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, my whole thing with the I feel like in the playoffs they let them play. So that like
More.
I feel like you don't lose it, huh?
They let them play more.
Yeah, but I feel like you don't lose it as much. Like the love of that kind of game where it's the important games matter. Like it still matters in the playoffs to me, unless you like round one is usually pretty shitty, but from the semifinals and on, I feel like they're good games to watch.
I don't think Larry Bird wins MVP in 2010. I don't think he had a legitimate shot at it in 2020 or not 2020 in 2000.
No, there's no. I think he went. I'm trying to remember LeBron's team. Nah, you can't give him.
Yeah.
Because LeBron's the way that team he brought is just it's like dog shit. I mean, after like years of being away from it and thinking about it, yeah. But at the time, everyone thought that was probably the second best team in the league. Like everyone was thinking the Lakers and Cleveland.
Yeah.
So now it's just 2020 hindsight, like seeing it from that point and what it is now.
But no, like, and I don't think like he probably finishes maybe top 5, maybe in that MVP conversation.
Larry?
Yeah.
I think he's second in MVP that year.
Over Kobe?
Probably because he's gonna have a better. What was the record for that Celtics team? Wasn't it like a 60?
Yep.
60-something win team. So he got more wins.
I mean, if you're being super, if you want to go super into it, the odds of them also being a 60-win team with the Cavs out here are pretty slim. But there is a New Jersey Nets team with 70.
You think
that they would get to play 4 times?
No, bro. I literally would say that Cavs.
I just don't want to be like, 60 wins.
I think they're definitely gonna get 6. They're better than that Cavs team easily. They're easily better. That's not even close. Like that Cavs team is not
so bad.
Yeah, they're gonna dog walk the East, and then they're just gonna have to deal with the West. It's gonna be and in the half games or whatever. There's no way that they're not gonna have 60 wins. I could see them winning half of the games against the West at least, and I think they'll definitely win more than that. And most of the games against the East, they're gonna dog. They'll probably have. They could even have 70.
No, man.
Fuck that. I would say that. That team.
I mean, I'm not gonna. You know what? You want to say that? Say that. There's a team here with 70 losses. Anything's fucking possible.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Oh my god. There's another team over here with 67 losses. The Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Oh. That's terrible. It hurts my head.